Valley Pooh doing her makeup.
Nope.
Or not makeup, nail polish. In Voice of Autism, episode 454. And boy, we got some crazy stuff to talk about today. Plus, if y'all, I'm going to bring it up. If y'all remember last week in the video blog, I was talking about bringing up some stuff that the autistic community don't like to bring up, like stuff that we're uncomfortable or stuff that we don't like hearing that are harsh. I'm actually going to bring some of that stuff up today. And 13, it's something I'm going to bring up that happened yesterday between me and a Karen on Facebook. I'm not going to bring their actual name up because, one, I'm not a douchebag. Redacted. And they should be grateful that I'm not out bringing up their real name. But it was a liberal idiot.
Which, liberal NIMBY?
Yep. And it's something I'm going to bring it up because, one, she got mad because I called her out and I was right.
Toxic masculinity?
Well,
yikes!
Val read the post and read my comment in response to her. You want to say it, Valley Pooh?
Booty bomb.
Do you want to say what she said?
Saying that men don't know how to love themselves anymore.
No. All right. That's not what she said.
What?
All right. Let me say it.
Okay.
She said, I do not think men are, capable of loving someone.
And someone.
Except for themselves. Saying that they're selfish and all that.
Toxic masculinity.
Mm-hmm. Saying that they only care about themselves. Well,
not really.
Well, when she said that, and I'm going to say that, y'all probably going to think that it's funny. I said, well, that's the most sexist thing I heard of all day. And no joke, that was one of the most sexist things I heard all day, because she literally said men are only capable of loving themselves, no one else. That was sexist.
What?
I called her out on it.
I didn't know she said about
it and all that. Oh, by the way, we got a live stream with background of honors. If y'all get what I mean. Oh, but speaking of that, let me. There we go. Had a little bit of a glare. That fixed. But.
David, I'm trying to make it work.
But what I was saying is that I called her out for saying that was the most sexist thing I heard all day. She said, well, that's the most narcissistic response I ever heard.
She's taking it out on you.
And I said, no, that's offensive. And I also brought up that is stereotype. Then another guy who actually sided with me said, well, he right. It's just so funny that she got butthurt because I called her out, but another guy called her out in my comment and actually agreed with me and called her out, pointed out she was wrong.
And she don't have a boyfriend who was a butt.
That probably Jane, and probably because she pissed because she wanted a guy who can deal with her shit and to say shut up and all that, like that. She probably got butthurt, and after that, she deleted the post.
And turned down the post, I can remember.
Like, literally, she deleted the post. And then after that, I said, I hope you understand. On Messenger, she got all pissy with me.
Maybe she can take accountability.
Did one thing. Modern girls don't know how to take accountability, even when they're in the wrong. And Val don't even like modern girls. Am I right?
Oh. Yeah.
And for anybody who going to say that, no. Val was a feminist back in the Philippines.
It's a difference. There's a difference between Philippine feminism and American feminism.
Mm-hmm.
Philippine feminism is different, so I'm not despising them. That's where I belong, little butt.
You're right.
I'm embedded to that, but
because here, Jane, Eastern feminism, what Val is talking about from the Philippines is for equal rights and equality.
And children, women and children advocacy.
Mm-hmm. American feminism, and a lot of the liberals are going to get butthurt when I say this. American feminism, aka Western feminism, all it really is girls wanting to get away with abuse before everybody recognizes it as abuse. That's what a modern Western feminism is.
Yep. They don't know how to lock the fuck
And the fact that an autistic person can see that,
yep,
that is not a liberal, because let me be honest, there are a ton of liberals in our community that are dumb. I'm sorry, but the autistic people in our community who are liberal, I'm just going to say this, y'all are not the sharpest tool in the shed.
What?
They're not the sharpest tool.
Sharpest tool in the tool set?
Or in the shed.
You mean the sharpest tool in the box?
But it seemed like it was just so funny because I couldn't stop laughing. The fact that you told me to fuck off and literally blocked me after that, it's just too funny. Funny thing is, you don't even realize that I'm a YouTuber. And the fact that you just got pissed off because you got called out, like, learn to grow the fuck up. Learn to grow the fuck up and deal with people calling you out when you're wrong. And here, Jane, don't take it out on other people just because someone who a male took your job from you.
Are you serious? Oh, I don't get it.
Well, what she told me before she blocked me is that she lost her job to a male.
And now taking it out the guy. Wow, that's nice. Good job.
Oh, trying to be Romo Army would have had a field day with her.
Oh, Charlton Pod would.
Charlton Pod would too.
Oh, the guy with the black shirt, the Asian boy.
Mm-hmm. Lady J would have had a field day with her.
And Faye.
Chandra Faye.
The black girl with the mom. She's a mom.
Well, you wanted to explain to him who Chandra Faye is?
I want to shout out to Sandra Faye because she has, this girl with the animated look thumbnail, and she talking about more black community stuff, but I'm hoping she'll lean into more beyond the black community, but it is her niche, She a mom too of one child, and she actually a good commentator too. She'll call you out if you're black. She gotta call you out. Toxic femininity. There's actually toxic feminism.
Yep.
You know that bucket?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, even Joe and Tigress.
Not to that, but the advocate too. You were right.
I love that bucket.
But yeah, a lot of the people like Romo Army, Advocate, Lady J, all of them would have had a field day with her with that comment.
And she's autistic, bro.
I know, like the girl who responded to me, like she is 2 years older than Val. She was born in 1993, so we're given a year out, but not the name. Should be grateful we don't tell them your name. Karen. If y'all don't know, that's not her real name. I'm not bringing up real name, but I'm using Karen because that's what she was. But I'll just say this, and I'm going to say it really quick. It's that, look, she's 2 years older than Val. She's 5 years older than me. And the fact that me and my wife are more mature than her, and look, I know she's autistic too, but when you act like that, you're not an adult. You're just a immature, snotty little teenager at best. And I'm just saying that from being autistic.
Are you talking about the NIMBY bitches?
Talk about that Karen.
The N-word. Sorry. Mm-hmm. The real N-word is NIMBY.
Yep.
You know why? They're NIMBY.
But I'm just going to say it.
Because she don't know Miss NIMBY.
Not that, but also I'm going to be brutally honest. She also said, and then the other thing she told me, you don't know how hard it is to be a woman. Like,
really?
She literally said, you don't know how hard it is to be a female.
You don't know how
bitch.
how it's like to be a male? Stupid.
Like, I'm going to say the B word again, bitch. You don't know how hard it is to be a male.
Exactly.
Here, team, get what happened if we ever go to war. Guess who get drafted in the army? Guys! And they don't even have a say so. They can't even say no to it. Because you want to know why? If we say no, we go to jail.
For real?
Yep.
Oh, even in Thailand, if you're gay.
If you dodge the draft, you go to jail too.
Thailand or America?
Here in the U.S.
Oh, I thought you got autism.
No. Dodging the draft and not joining the army can get you arrested and thrown. Unless you have a mental disability.
Like if you're pretty unfit fit.
Yep.
Then what's with your case?
But here, team, we get forced into the army or drafted in against our will if we're guys. A girl can lie and destroy our life. They can take our money after a divorce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you never knew. Oh, duh.
I don't know.
Oh, trust me, Val. You will hate those girls. Yes, for people who don't know, me and Val are married.
The Darman video, it don't make sense what really happened when someone's divorced.
Yeah. Like here at team.
I think I could take that as an example, you know?
Look, it's crazy, Val, but I have more to lose in marriage than you do.
Oh.
Like, literally, you can divorce me and take everything.
Not really. I don't want to.
I know, because you're not that type of girl.
Ew. Why are you assuming that?
No. No, I'm just...
Bro, what? Just take... you know what? Let's put it this way. I watched Darman videos, the divorce videos. All the divorce stories, yeah. They lose everything.
Mm-hmm. Because here, Jane, a girl could get bored with you, said, "Oh, I don't like you anymore. I don't love you anymore."
Ew,
divorce you and take. I know you're not that, Val. Trust me. I'm just talking about all those crappy.
About certain people.
Yep.
Why do you think I'm doing that? Ew. Ew.
For people who don't know, Val hates girls like that. Am I right?
It affected me.
Like, am I right about that?
Yep.
But yeah, a girl, and I'm going to say that Jane, that y'all female, and if she ever watched it, the video, Karen, I hope you listen loud and clear. Y'all girl can literally lie, get a guy thrown in jail from a false allegation. Y'all can literally divorce a guy and take him money, his kid, his house, his car, everything.
Unless it's a 50-50 state.
Unless in a 50-50 state, or if you're down in Florida where they would put a limit on alimony, which
scrap the alimony, David.
They'll hate alimony.
Scrap that.
Am I right?
That's worse.
Like literally, like down in Florida, and why feminists hate it down there because one, they have a limit on how long alimony can last. Meaning, if you divorce a guy, you only get 5 years of that money, not forever.
Because he worked for it, booty bomb.
True.
Money, bro.
So yeah, Karen.
Only child support.
It's harder for a guy. Plus,
and women need to be on doing the child support if the guy has the, custody.
Mm-hmm. Plus, also to the other thing, girls, and this came out recently, they're more domestic. The 80% of domestic violence right now is now females against guys.
Yep, you're right.
So they'll even Romo Army brought it up, like domestic violence against guy caused by female up by 80%.
Showtime Pod does the same shit.
By girls, Jane is domestic violence against girls. By guy, it down to only 30 to 40%. So who's the more violent their sex?
Women.
But if you look at some people who are...
I'm not sexist, David. I'm not trying to be sexist.
Oh, the train is passing. Also, fun fact, some of the most evil, heinous people in history, some of them were guys, but a lot of them were female rulers. If you go through history, like, look it up. There are the vicious, evil females out there, too.
Even the biblical characters.
Vel right. Vel is right. But also, let me get back to my main thing. It's that a girl can do heinous stuff to a guy and get away with it. Heck, they can do heinous stuff within a lie and get us thrown in jail.
Really?
Yep, Roma Army even brought it up in one of her videos from a couple years ago. Most people don't know about that, but yeah, being 52 and passing. But literally, they can lie and destroy life, even if it's not true. Like, false allegation really ruined guy's life. And the funny thing is that, yes, girls who do false allegation should face severe punishment. They should face serious crimes. Like, seriously, like jail time. Like, if you're going to destroy a guy like this because you don't like him, you belong in jail. You belong in jail. There's no excuse, there's no doubt about it, but that should be jail time. Am I right, Val? Like, it it it's not rocket science. Like, it doesn't take rocket science. Plus, here, team, you're more likely as a guy, and people might think I'm crazy for this, but because of what happened to me from 15 until 18 back in school, with yes, I have talked about it plenty of time. It's that boys are more likely, and especially autistic boys, are more likely to get sexually assaulted, more likely over females. And they don't talk about that much. Especially what happened to some of them. Heck, some of the autistic boys who get sexually assaulted sometimes get thrown in jail because the girl who violates them lies. And that shit does happen. It really does. It's fucked up, but it actually happens, and people don't even realize it. And I really do mean it. People don't realize that this stuff actually happens. The fact is that it is more scary in a way that people even realize, but it's something that can ruin guys, especially people with disabilities. Now, also the other thing is that a girl can literally attack a guy and get away with it. They can literally put hands on it and get away with it. The fact is, it is easier for a girl to assault a guy and get away with it, and even get that guy thrown in jail. Like,
Ew.
let me tell you that at my workplace, it happened about 5, 6 years ago, technically 5 years ago. It that there was a girl, and it was super heinous what she was talking about.
Karen guy?
She talked about how and it was a 30-year-old woman, talked about how she had a way with a 16 to 17-year-old boy.
Ew.
Guy heard her, called her out for it, saying, "You're a creep." Next thing you know, she started punching him in the face, started hitting him.
Oh, the greeter?
No, not greeter, but another customer.
Oh, God.
And
Ew.
what happened was that he pushed her off of him.
Uh-huh.
And by the time the cop got there, the fight was already over with. But instead of the girl being in handcuff for assaulting him, he was in handcuff and he went to jail. In in a proper insane world, she would be one in handcuff going to jail for assaulting a guy. Plus, with what she said, she would be charged with SO of a minor.
I mean, there's a video.
Hey, that's the fucked up thing, Val. Society don't care. Plus, they'll make fun of guys who get assaulted by girls and attacked by girls.
Ew.
The fact that a male feminine like Roma Army, Lady J, and the Advocate have to call this shit out, it's just so fucked up that it. Look, thank God for Roma Army. Thank God for Lady J, and Advocate, because if we did not have those people,
we're fucked.
Yep. And the Advocate, like
that.
Thank you for them for being around.
Is the Advocate the one that Powerpuff Girl trio with Roma Army?
Yep. with the Powerpuff Girl chain from that YouTube short.
Before Rum Army got semi-banned for US.
Semi-banned. She's not a perm ban. She could come, like, in about 2 to 3 years, she could come back in a couple of years, you know? I said that was uncalled for what happened, you know? But yeah, for people who are, you know, insane feminists and liberal, y'all are some of the most hypocritical people out there. And
Rebel Army?
No, not Roman Army.
Ouch.
I'm not talking. I'm
Oh,
talking
God,
about
okay.
liberals.
Liberal NIMBY. Yeah.
I'm talking about liberals, Val.
Oh, the NIMBYs?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not my
Val
friends.
is right now occupied with her makeup, not fully.
The nails?
Yep, not makeup, nails. My bad. But the thing is that it's something I'll bring up. It's that a lot of you liberals are hypocrites. Same with the feminists. Like literally, they're some of the biggest hypocrites out there. And the fact is, you just have to go through history. Because look, equality, and I'm going to, if you want true equality, you got to call out your own side too.
You're right.
Feld agrees. And that's the thing. Like, true equality only happens when you're willing to call out your own side also. And also make them take accountability for their mistakes and their ideologies too. If you can't do that, then you're just as bad at the people you're fighting against. You're just as bad at the people you're trying to call out. But yeah, I hope this set the line straight, Karen. Am I right? But that was a 22-minute rant. That for sure. But I'll also say this: that we are 2 weeks away from summer. That the other thing, we're less than 2 weeks away, so we're about to get busy, and a lot of that. Plus, it is starting to get hot too. So yeah, but I would say that Val, I still laughed at what she said. You know, like don't get me wrong, that was funny as hell because one, the fact that she like, it's still a victory that I literally were right. Like here, team, you know you're right when someone either delete a post or block you or both. I always tell it, if you want to know if you're right about something, there are two things that have to happen. You got to delete the post and block you. Sometimes they can block you and keep the post up to make themselves look right, which, trust me, that will backfire 9 times out of 10. Seeing it happen plenty of times. So the thing that you should be worried about if you're wrong is them leaving the post up. 9 times out of 10, and I'm going to say this, I will keep a post up just to ramble on, just to make yourself look more idiotic. So, yeah. And that little thing adds an autistic I like to do. Because it makes me feel like, man, watching these people to act dumb, to try to prove their point and all that. That, like, literally. But here, team, like, the fact is, she knew she was going to get called out. That did. That bye bye. And all of that, you know? Ooh, that's funny. But Karen, I hope you stub your toe, and I hope when it get near healed, I hope you stub it again. Ooh, that vicious, ain't it, Val? No, like, do you know what? Like, I'm talking about like nasty tub your toe.
Oh yeah.
Like where you
they stumble your ass.
Like rip a nail, and then when it get close to the heel, and you rip it again. That is just heinous right there. Am I right?
Yep.
But you know, Wish the best for the worst.
You're right.
But yeah, but yeah, you want to say what you thought about it too?
It's very embarrassing.
About like, I know Drew, your head running through your head when you read the comment and you read her response after I called her out, and
Yeah.
that guy called her out.
Yep.
I would have to admit, you nearly busted out laughing at her stupidity.
Mhm.
And plus, she at the time, we went through and looked at her Facebook before she blocked me. She had one of those crazy liberal that thinking okay for guys to say, "Oh, I'm a female. I can go into the female bathroom." Drew, nope, bitch. If that's what you're thinking about, then I hope a trans guy with a penis come in there and stick it up your butt.
Mm.
And then I hope you have a change of mind.
Stop.
I'm sorry, I'm on a rant thing, but yeah, but I need to get out of that thing. But whew,
Roast and match.
no, not a roast match. They're really wrecking a liberal high mind. With also a YouTube channel. Shout out to the liberal high mind. If y'all don't know what that is, it's a YouTube channel that call out the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Watch them. Like, I'm not even joking. Watch their shit. It will make you realize how unhinged those people really are. I'm not even making it up. It's worth it too. But yeah. In fact, even though I'm not a Republican or Democrat, I will watch both sides because there was a channel I'm going to be on. There was also a channel that called out the Republicans too. That channel no longer up, which sad. It's sad because that was also a good one because they call out the hypocrisy of the right too. You know,
Liberal NIMBYs.
no, they called out both sides. but yeah, but yeah, but sorry, I'm tired. I've been working all day. Been up since 6:50, 7 o'clock. So I'm running on fumes.
Yep.
So
Excuse
we'll
me.
call it a day in about 10 minutes, maybe less. But it did crazy. Now, let me just say this. That as an autistic, we do have to talk about the uncomfortable stuff like literally in the autistic community. I'm going to say that. Like what I would did talk about a lot of autistic people would find that uncomfortable, but here, teen, we have to talk about that stuff. We have to because if we don't, stuff like that is eventually going to come back and bite our asses. That for sure. It might sound crazy, but you do got to talk about stuff like that because if you don't pay attention to that stuff, it eventually come around and then you're getting it right up the ass.
Really?
Man, I'm talking about butts tonight. Man, yeah, sorry about the butt puns, everybody.
Butt
But yeah, but
punch.
we do got to talk about the unsettling, uncomfortable side for the autistic because here, teen, being autistic mean you do got to deal with uncomfortable stuff and all of that.
That goes for everything, David.
Oh yeah, you're right, Phil. You're right. That for sure. And let me just say this: that when it comes to being autistic and all that, it's up that we needed to think about because if we don't, and I mean if we don't, eventually it's going to come back and bite it in our asses. And I have seen it happen way too many times to people in the community. Plus, I'll also say that, and people might think I'm crazy for this, but the autistic people in our own community who are liberal, they let you know if you keep trying to get your way, you're going to push all the stuff we worked so hard for over the last 60 years back. We're probably going to lose 20, 30 years approximately, probably even 50 if y'all liberals keep on doing the crap y'all doing. And yes, I'm calling out the liberals in the community because one, yes, y'all need to understand that some of y'all do go too far. Some of y'all are crazy. And sometimes y'all need to back the hell off. Like, y'all don't like what I'm saying? Too bad. It's the truth. Because as someone who is autistic, who is independent, I see way more people who are autistic, who are liberals, who, and I'm going to call it out in our own community, that are unhinged, that literally make us all look bad. So yeah, man, it's something crazy. But I will just say that we have had a few step back too. That does happen. But I'll just say that as an autistic person, we need to make sure we call out people in our own community too. Look, I'm going to say like earlier, if you're fighting for equality and equal rights and all that, you also got to call out people in your own community and are also with you.
You're right.
Yes, in the autistic community, we also got to call our own out.
And your own too, yourself too.
That's true, Val. That's my wife right there. But yeah, it's something to think about. And let me just say, it's crazy when you actually think about it because one, it's something that I would say people don't actually think about. Yeah, I'm out checking my work schedule for the rest of the week, make sure it's fixed because for the last couple of times they've been willy nilly with my work schedule and all that. Which, yes, that's up and no fun. I would say like it's no fun having your work schedule and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Oh, look like next weekend out, not this weekend coming up, but next weekend after that on the 23rd, it's Saturday. Look like I'll be working a Saturday.
Oh, with what lunch?
Probably working a Saturday, but that gonna be a oof. But yeah, the day is the 12th, and that would be the 23rd. That 11 days from now. So wow, but it is super crazy. Hey, well, I could say this. I have 55 hours of PTO. 55, 55. So I'm just racking it up. So yeah.
Oh, 55 hours of PTO?
Mm-hmm. Super crazy. But yeah, did something. Also, this week I will be finally buying my new camera. Finally. And I mean finally I'll be buying my new camera. That for sure. It's super crazy in a way. But it's something that I'm actually looking forward to because I have not had an actual camera in over 2 years. Since 2024. Because that was the last time I actually had a camera. Which it is sad that it's been so long since I had a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you remember?
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe that we've been 4 years already.
No, those.
Or not 4 years, but 2 years actually since I had my camera. But yeah, it's been a super crazy one. But it's up to say. Now I will say it is 10:47. Me and Vel, we do gotta get ready for bed. But it was a crazy live stream, am I right?
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be funny if that Karen comments. And let me be honest, Karen, before you do, the thing about it. The moment you comment under the live stream, everybody going to know your real name or who you are. And trust me, that's something that would be kind of dumb, and I would not play that dumb game. But more humiliation for being an idiot.
Really?
Yep. Like what I said earlier, Roma Army would have a field day with her, Val.
And with you.
I know, like, seriously.
You gotta get mad at you because she going to get, not Roma Army, but some girl, you pissed her off.
Because I was right, you know?
She can't accept the trulalo.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing but the truth, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell it to the law.
Well, give me the toenail clipper.
David, I just packed up.
Sorry.
Oh, my nails scratched up.
Reason why, because my toenail that broke. Worse yet, it's a small toenail.
I try to dry up.
Yes, my working a lot does, damn it, that small toenail with the most vulnerable toenail. Which I would say is an owie. Got it. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, I had to. There you go. But yeah, just super crazy. But another train coming, and only. I hear another train coming, everyone. And that would be. Yep, that a freight train. But yeah, it's a thing. For people like that, y'all got to learn to get off your high horse and admit that y'all are wrong. Not always you're going to be right. And that's something I will just say. Look, I will admit when I'm wrong. That thing I will always do. Like, I will always admit when I'm wrong. But sometimes there are sometimes that I know I'm not wrong and I actually do the history and stuff. Been with experience. Am I right, Valley Poo? Like, it's super crazy and all that. But most people just don't think about it. But, like, literally don't think about it. Mm-hmm.
Baby.
But, yeah.
See, you had so much rice for us.
Oh, yeah. Val bought a lot of rice.
She's been crying for that.
What people don't know, and I'm going to say that me and Val, we always try to be prepared. We try to be prepared and all of that. That, in a way, you know? Like, it's crazy. That a northbound.
Northbound in Chinese.
Yep. That a northbound. So, yeah, northbound train going by, but it's something I would say. But yeah, but let me get back to the. I'll be fine with getting my camera this Thursday.
Good job, Booty Bomb.
And also, I've been thinking about it once I get the camera. I'm thinking about trying to get some experience down to for a side gig because let me be honest, I am trying to get better and I do want to learn and we have a side gig that actually can make me some money on the side. Because one, I've been working for Walmart for over 6 years. But I will just say this. It does get hard sometimes. That thing.
Well, nothing's easy, David.
Oh, I know. Heck. I had to take overtime tonight to help my coworker because he was on lunch and he did not told me. And I missed my ride earlier. So because of that, I had to figure out how the heck I would get it home. Luckily, one of my friends was there.
Jesus?
No, not Jesus. He was off today.
Oh, Alex?
No, not her. But
a Chinese boy?
No, it's a friend of mine who lived here in Ravenel, but near the Circle K right there where the railroad crossing. Not one in this area right now. The other one, right where 17 and 164 meet, or not. I'm at 162, not 164, 162. And I got lucky. They brought me home, so I was able to get a ride home tonight. I will say that I have a feeling I might end up having to do overtime again tomorrow. So I already know I'm probably going to be working a little overtime again tomorrow. Probably more than 10 hours, probably 11 hours. Probably going to be 11 hours, so stuff like that, it happens. But it's absolutely crazy. But it is now like 10:53. We do gotta go to bed. But I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream and did think of everything we talked about with crazy.
Please like and subscribe and pray.
Oh. I almost got her with the glasses. Talk to you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Later. Bye. Here we got her with the glasses. Bye.
Snuggles.